WWE has never just been about wrestling. It has never been only about belts, pins, and finishes. It has always been about moments. About stories. About icons. From smoky arenas in the 70s to global stadiums packed with 80,000 fans, WWE has evolved into an empire of spectacle, emotion, and legacy. And at the heart of it all, through every boom, every bust, every reinvention, have stood the superstars. The gladiators of the squared circle. The storytellers with fists. The performers who didn't just entertain, they defined generations. It began with giants. With titans like Bruno Sammartino, whose iron grip on the WWF Championship lasted longer than most careers. He wasn't just a champion, he was a symbol. Of strength. Of endurance. Of what it meant to carry a territory on your back. Then came Hulk Hogan. Red and yellow. Say your prayers. Take your vitamins. He was America's superhero in the 80s. The one who made professional wrestling a household name. The one who turned WrestleMania into the Super Bowl of sports entertainment. Without Hogan, the global foundation of WWE may never have been laid. But for every hero, a new attitude was born. Enter the 90s, and with it, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He didn't wear a cape. He wore black boots and a middle finger. He didn't talk like a company man. He told the boss to shove it. He was rage and rebellion wrapped in denim and glass shards, and he ignited the Attitude Era with every stunner he dropped. WWE became real, raw, unpredictable, and Austin stood at the center like a Molotov cocktail of charisma. On the other side of that era stood The Rock. Smooth, sharp, electrifying, a man who could make crowds roar without lifting a finger. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a cultural force. Catchphrases, eyebrows, and boots to candy, you knew what was coming, and you still screamed for it. He became the prototype for the modern crossover star, and eventually, the highest paid actor in Hollywood. But his roots, forever WWE. And then, silence, darkness, the bell tolls, The Undertaker. No one blended mystique and menace like him. For 30 years, he walked the line between legend and myth. His streak at WrestleMania became the Holy Grail. Every time he appeared, time slowed. Fans whispered, he wasn't just a performer. He was an institution. But legacy isn't about longevity alone. It's about impact. And no one changed the game like John Cena. A polarizing force. Loved, booed, admired, mocked, but always present. He held the company on his shoulders during the ruthless aggression and PG eras. Carried them through the injuries, the departures, the doubts. A 16-time world champion. A wish-granting machine. The face of a generation. The hustle. The loyalty. The respect. And from the shadow of Cena came a tribal chief. Roman Reigns, once rejected, now revered. A man who took the boos and turned them into power. Who flipped the script on what dominance looks like. He didn't chase approval, he demanded acknowledgement. And with the Bloodline saga, he gave fans the most compelling storytelling in decades. This was Shakespeare in boots. But WWE's legacy isn't built on men alone. Trish Stratus redefined what it meant to be a female wrestler. Not eye candy, not filler, but fierce, technical, respected. Lita brought punk and passion. A high flyer who shattered ceilings. Becky Lynch, the self-made man, tore the house down with her fists and her fire. She didn't wait to be given the main event, she took it. WrestleMania 35, standing tall, both titles in hand. That wasn't history, it was a statement. Charlotte Flair carried her father's legacy and spun it into her own. A woman with the pedigree and the presence. Rick may have been the dirtiest player in the game, but Charlotte was pure precision and pride. And then there's Sasha Banks, the boss, who walked with swagger and wrestled with soul. A fan who became the standard. Every era brought a new blueprint. Shawn Michaels, the showstopper. The man who made you believe in art between ropes. Who could tell a story with a single superkick. Bret, the hitman, heart, technical mastery, pink and black excellence. The best there is, was, and ever will be. Triple H, not just a wrestler, but a builder. A student of the game who became the game. And now, the architect of WWE's future. Edge, grit, risk, redemption. From ladder matches to miracle comebacks, he lived the pain and the glory. Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, comedic genius, submission machine. You suck. No, you're legendary. Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack. One Heart, 3 Personas, Infinite Impact. The man who fell off hell in a cell and stood up. Randy Orton, third generation greatness, coiled and calculating. The youngest champ. The Viper. Always ready to strike. CM Punk, a pipe bomb in a world of scripts. He didn't play the game, he rewrote it. The voice of the voiceless. Brock Lesnar, pure power, part-time destruction. A beast who fought in rings and octagons and made dominance look easy. Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and now Cody Rhodes, each carrying the torch in their own way. Carving their legacies. Writing the next chapters. And so we remember, WWE greatness isn't measured by belts alone. It's measured by presence, by voice, by moments that live in our veins long after the bell. The chants, the tears, the stunners, the spears, the fire. These are the superstars who didn't just step between the ropes, they changed the ring entirely.